Hi, this is Ajanta ma'am. This is the second part to the short story, The Blue Bead, written by Nora Burke. In my first video, I have spoken about the crocodile and how important the crocodile is to the plot of the story. The author uses a phrase for the crocodile that the crocodile uses its brainless craft, meaning that the crocodile uses its natural instinct. The young crocodile could escape from the predators by instinctively using its skills that he or she is born with. Brainless craft means guided, something that is guided by instinct. The young crocodile, after being born, was naturally faced with dangers of getting eaten by birds of prey and carnivorous fish who fed on baby crocodiles. This young crocodile caught all the food he needed for its survival and stored it in holes in the riverbank till putrid. When this crocodile became big, huge, it started feeding mostly on fish, but also started feeding on deer, monkeys, ducks, pie dogs full of parasites, or sometimes, if lucky, he would manage to catch a skeleton cow, a malnourished cow. He also went down to the burning ghats and fed on half-burned bodies of villagers who were cast into the water. This crocodile grew so much because it was protected with an inch thick layer of armored hide on above, and nothing, not even bullets, could pierce this hide. Only place that the bullets could enter were his eyes and underarms, which were vulnerable spots. Now coming to the most important character of the story, that is Sibia. Sibia was a little girl and she lived in this very noisy village above the ford. She wore an earthen color rag which she had divided into two, one for a skirt and one for a sari. They were so poor that the author emphasizes that she ate chapatis on which she had spread green chili and some rancid butter that had already spoiled, rancid butter. And she tore the chapati into many small pieces, which made her feel that she divided the chapati into smaller pieces that made her feel that there was a lot of food for her. This girl was about 12 years old and her complexion was oily brown. She was thin with dark colored hair and her eyes were big and her hair was black. While she ate, her teeth, straight teeth, were also visible. As I said, this girl belonged to a poor household. She lived in a mud house and wore an earthen color rag. She had never owned even one anna, not even a pice to buy anything from the bazaar. They were so poor. Now this girl called Sibia was known to be a child woman who was born to toil. Now why was she called a child woman who was born to toil? Because this girl, even though she was very little, she was only 12 years old, she had to sacrifice all her wishes and behave and work like a mature woman. So this woman, this girl or child woman, she never knew what finery was. And she worked very, very hard. Right, when she was barely able to walk. She had to sacrifice all her wishes, work like a mature woman, pulled off the corn, gathered sticks, making the cow dung dry, cooking, fetching water, cutting the fodder for animals, all that a mature woman did in a village. She also helped her mother to do the same. She did not while away her time playing. She would not get any time to do all that because she worked equally hard with her mother. But Sibia very often would visit the bazaar with her parents, and she would walk through the bazaar, and therefore she was extremely enchanted by the bazaar. The author says she knew what finery was though. She had been with her parents and her brothers all through the jungle to the little town at the railhead where there was a bazaar. And she had walked through the milling people, the dogs and the monkeys full of fleas, the idle, gossiping, bargaining humanity, spitting beetle juice, heard the bell of a sacred bull clonking as he lumped along through the dust and hubbub. She had paused before the sweetmeat stall to gaze at the brilliant honey confection, abuzz with dust and flies. They smelled wonderful, above the smell of drains and humanity and cheap cigarettes. Thank you for watching. Please continue to watch my videos for a complete insight.